Three little kittens, they lost their mittens. Have you ever heard of these three little kittens? Oh, I'm sure you have. And do you know that whenever I hear the word mittens, I automatically think of the three little kittens? I don't know why. It's just something that goes into my head. Now, I don't have mittens at my house. These gloves are about the closest I have to mittens, but these are my mittens for today. Now, the three little kittens who lost their mittens, that's quite a long nursery rhyme that tells the story about three little kittens who lost their mittens. It's pretty obvious. And I guess it's also a song. However, I don't really remember how to sing it. Maybe you do. And if you do remember, maybe you can sing it to me sometime. But the modern version of the Three Little Kittens rhyme was written by a lady by the name of Eliza Lee Cabot Fullen in the 1800s. So this rhyme has been around for quite a while, and you might remember parts of it. Three little kittens, they lost their mittens, and they began to cry, "Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear, our mittens we have lost." "What? Lost your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then you shall have no pie. Meow, 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 you shall have no pie." The three little kittens, they found their mittens, and they began to cry, "Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have found." "What? Found your mittens, you darling kittens? Then you shall have some pie. Purr, 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 you shall have some pie." The three little kittens put on their mittens and soon ate up the pie. "Oh, mother dear, we greatly fear, our mittens we have soiled." "What? Soiled your mittens, you naughty kittens?" Then they began to sigh. Meow, 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 they began to sigh. The three little kittens, they washed their mittens and hung them out to dry. "Oh, mother dear, look here, our mittens we have washed." "What? Washed your mittens? You're such good kittens. I smell a rat close by. Hush, 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 hush. I smell a rat close by." Oh, well, that's quite the poem, isn't it? A little long. And sort of goes back and forth all over the place. I'm not sure where the rat fits into this whole idea of the kittens, but I guess Mom was pleased and wanted them to chase a rat. But I do hear a bit of a story here. It sounds like these three little kittens may have been getting into trouble a lot. What do you think? And maybe Mother Cat was a bit tired of their antics. But they seemed to be honest little kittens because they always told Mother Cat what was happening with their mittens. And they seemed to be able to accept the consequences of their actions. See, they lost their mittens, no pie for you. They found their mittens, now you can have some pie. They got their mittens dirty and they told Mother Cat, and then they washed their mittens and she said they were good kittens. You know, living life well is about being honest and having integrity. And these little kittens seem to be learning what it means to grow up. A part of growing is being able to take responsibility. Well, at first they told Mom that they had lost their mittens, and this was telling the truth. Proverbs 12:22 says, "He is pleased," this is God, "God is pleased with people who tell the truth." You know, I want to be a truth teller. Well, then these kittens, they found the mittens and they showed them to Mom and she gave them pie. And then they got them dirty eating the pie. And again, they told Mom. Sounds like these kittens were going through a good bit of struggle, I guess we could call it. Romans 5:3 says, "We are full of joy even when we suffer or struggle. We know that our struggling gives us the strength to go on." So I think these kittens were enduring as they learned their lessons. And they were learning a lesson that sometimes life gets a bit messy, just like their mittens got messy. But they did not stop trying. In fact, they cleaned up their mittens. 2 Corinthians 8:21 tells us to try to do hard so that both the Lord and people think we are doing right. We are trying hard to do what both the Lord and people think is right. So it is important to try to do the things that are right. So they cleaned up their mittens after they got them messed up. You know, it reminds me of this passage from Hebrews 13:18 that says, "Pray for us. We feel sure we have done what is right, and we desire to live as we should in every way." I like the idea of pray for us. We need to be praying for each other so that we're all doing what is right every day as we learn about responsibility and as we grow up. Just like these three little kittens were growing, learning to do their best and cleaning up their mess. So that's also a good lesson for us. So today, if you hear about the three little kittens who lost their mittens, maybe you can think about your life and your day and what is happening, that if something happens that's not good, well, maybe you can make it better. And if we make a mess, we clean it up. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have some pie. Well, I wish for you a day that's filled with joy, and above all else, easy for you to say, above all else, a day that is filled with peace. Have a great one.